What are the ingredients of a Marvel movie? Action, good VFX, some comedy, and hopefully a good story. The Marvels almost has it all. It certainly has the first three, while the comedy is mostly debatable and carried largely by Kamala, who was, no pun intended, the only bright light of the film. Iman's performance continues to impress since her Miss Marvel days, and seeing her be a fangirl amongst adult heroes is exactly what you would expect had you been in her shoes. In so many years of the MCU, we hardly see any character in awe of superhero things, which are otherwise taken so normally, like traveling in space or meeting your heroes. So, yes, Kamala, let's all fangirl together. It is cool traveling in space and meeting Nick Fury. But what about the story? If this movie feels a little empty, despite its already relatively short runtime of around 90 minutes, you won't be the only one to feel that way. The story was, well, there's a villain doing bad things and the heroes are gonna save the day. Darben felt almost like a poor man's Thanos, with the motive behind her actions being similar in terms of the lack of resources on her planet. But comparing her to Thanos is almost sinful, for this character has nothing else going on beyond that, unlike the depth which Thanos had. And while this movie had the potential to be so much better, especially by deeply exploring characters and the relationships they have with each other, I feel it could have actually been better off being a lot less. There are moments in the middle, the subplots if you will, which may not be to everyone's taste, and frankly, even if executed well, would have added very little to the story in general. The Marvels could have been a short film that connects the bridge between Miss Marvel and the future of the MCU, which has been teased since Multiverse of Madness. And I also say this because, due to the lackluster plot, it felt like The Marvels was made solely for the purpose of the mid credit scene. While that scene did bring a smile to my face, especially hearing an unmistakably familiar voice, I wished we got there in a more satisfying way. Alas, at least there's the Loki finale to look forward to this weekend.